Now in our review of some of the most extreme vineyards in Argentina and the vineyard growing areas, the topography, the situation that is in Argentina that makes these wines so exciting, so compelling, and so revolutionary. We're going to be visiting Mendoza, and we're talking to a great winemaker who works at one of my favorite facilities. This is inside of the Clos de la Siete. This is DiamAndes Winery, and our guest today is Ramiro Balero, and he is the winemaker for DiamAndes. Thank you so much for waking up or being out there so late for us to be able to Zoom with you, and we appreciate your time.
Oh, please, it's a pleasure for me to speak with you and tell a little bit about what we are doing here in DiamAndes. So it's pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Fantastic. Let's go into our slideshow and show people what we're talking about. We are in Mendoza, which Argentina is a vast, long country, and as we are planning a trip to Argentina, and it is I think the mentality of anyone visiting Argentina is that, oh, let's go there, let's go there, let's go there, but it is a very large and massive country that has amazing assets, amazing topography, stunning visuals with the Andes Mountains in the background, snow-covered, snow melt water drifting down into the vineyards. It is Mendoza sits between like 3,000 and 5,000 feet in elevation, and that's high. That's putting some stress in the vineyard already. You're above the clouds, and you have so many things working for you and against you in Mendoza, and it's just a staggering thing to witness and behold, and I can't wait to get our group there to check this out. Now, you guys are owned by the Boni family from Bordeaux.
Exactly. Well, the owners of DiamAndes are the Boni family. They are owners also of two chateaux in Bordeaux, in Léognan in Bordeaux. It's at the west part of the La Garona River. It's a place in where you're going to find a lot of grabs and gravel. Sorry about my English. And they own Malartic La Gravière, that is Grand Cru Classé, but with a particularity. Is one of the 6 Grand Cru Classé that they have the denomination for reds and whites.
Oh, wow.
And so it's a big vineyard. They were invited here to invest inside Clos de los Siete, that is a property that is in Uco Valley, next to the mountain. It's around, the altitude of the vineyard is at 3,600 meters, feet of altitude. So quite high, like you say, with the Andes behind us at the west, with the snow in the peaks, pure water, and an amazing place for wine growing. He get here to this land in where we are right now, Clos de los Siete. By that time, it was a big field with anything. It was a desert, it was a desert next to the Andes mountain, and he saw that the soil, the weather, everything was perfect to grow grapes over here. So he decided to talk with the owner of the land, and he said, look, I want 150 acres, and so it's around, multiplied by 4, 24,000 acres in total. So the owner say, look, if I'm going to sell you a piece of land, it has to be all the land or nothing. So he went back to Bordeaux, and he started to talk about the different owners of chateaus that he was consulting in Bordeaux. And he said, look, here there is a big opportunity. And we have this big piece of land that is Exxon. It's one of the best places that I have seen to make wine. And I want to invite you, everybody, to come here to Argentina and, start with this crazy adventure. But I'm going to invest too, he said. So that's how the project started, with 7 families. The Boni family was the last one in incorporate to the project, because they bought a piece of land to one of the originals owner.
In 2010, you won an award as the most beautiful winery in the world.
Exactly, yes. It's a contest that is made between the great wine capitals.
Today, we're going to taste 2 wines with you, Ramiro. We're going to taste a more casual daily drinker called Perlita, which is a Malbec Syrah blend from DiamAndes. And then we'll taste the estate's most significant wine. And can you tell us some of the ideas behind this blend?
Yes, it's one of my favorite wines, Perlita. All the Perlita line, we made a rosé, Chardonnay, and this blend of Malbec and Syrah. And the idea, the concept of the Perlita line is really simple. Is to maintain the typicity of our vineyard, and also to show the fruit and the freshness of the Uco Valley. So it's a wine that, we have 70% of our vineyard is Malbec, so it represents huge part of our vineyard from north to south. We use 3 and 4 use oak barrels to maintain the fruit, because I strongly believe that the wines from our vineyard needs to breathe during the aging. So that's why it's a wine that it's a terroir wine with a little bit of intervention during the process and during the aging, and with the strong idea to show our vineyard and the potential of the vineyard. The wine, it's 2018, and it's you drink it right now after 5 years. It's brand new, still with a lot of freshness, with a lot of fruit, but it's a wine that if you keep it in your cellar, you can keep it for 10 years, no problem. So it's a wine, for me, the price rate with the quality, it's you're not going to find that really easy in Argentina.
We love it, and we've recommended it to many of our clients, and I think you're going to taste it tonight. You can take stock. I don't know how much more 18 there is, but we
not too much.
we in our store either, but we probably would roll into the 19 and or 20 vintage if it's coming in. Just it's going to be a standard here. We're going to keep this wine in stock. The price, the value, the quality, the name, the reputation. There very few wines in the world can compete at this price point with this quality. So we're going to taste it right now, Ramiro, and we'll come right back.